Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to NerdTube. We are your one-stop shop. I'm the host with the most, and the mind here between your thighs. I am Bossman, otherwise known as Foley React, otherwise known as Gary. And this is going to be your review for WWE Extreme Rules 2021. And this is my contract with NerdTube. Sorry, all joking. I'm going to be here for the long haul, but that's exactly what I wanted to do. Because, right, so I'm going to describe these matches for you. Now, again, go watch them yourself, because again, most of these matches are actually good. Well, there's some of them that are rubbish, but most of these matches are solid SmackDown style matches. So there's not much to do that. So anyway, I'm going to go with the matches I actually saw. So I can only go by the matches I saw. There was a Liv Morgan Carmella match, which I didn't see. So again, if you want to go watch that, please go on your own. So we're going to start off with the New Day with Bobby Lashley, the New Davis, Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, and Omos. Pretty decent three-man tag. I prefer that we had a Bobby Lashley versus Big E, championship match. But hey, we can only do small things. This made Big E look pretty decent. He was doing power moves, a lot of stuff like that. AJ Styles seems to be in this sort of company now he's with almost the most untalented big man I've seen since Big Ali. And yes, it's really bad. They were just trying to hit. They were hitting the opponents with everything. Big E hits Lashley with the big ending 1, 2, 3, and New Day wins. I don't know why this couldn't be a singles match, but hey, we can't do it. Next match, Street Profits versus the Usos. Now, I hate the Street Profits because it's like racist bullshit at the worst kind. But hey, we'll take what we can get. It's good to have some people of colour on this pay-per-view. But really good tag match, actually, reasonably good. The Usos can match. Criminal misgivings, included, but it is in between, but yes, they do some really good moves back and forth. Some good, Uso splashes and stuff like that. Some super kicks. I think between them and the Young Bucks, I'm trying to describe who does the most super kicks in tag teams at the moment. Probably still the Young Bucks, but there's still a lot of super kicks in this match. Some frog splashes for the Street Profits, but then the Usos put that up. Double super kicks, then they do a double Uso splash. 1, 2, 3. Your winners are still champions are the Uso brothers. Next match is Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss. Now we're in Columbus, Ohio, where Alexa Bliss is actually from. So does she get to look strong? No. She basically gets her ass kicked by Charlotte Flair. I mean, she's come a long way from getting her ass kicked by Nia Jax, but hey, that's here and there. And anyway, she's doing a lot of backbreakers, doing a lot of things. Alexa Bliss is doing a lot of weird thing. Charlotte Flair's doing a lot of athletic moves here. Doing a lot of doubles, moonsaults. She hits him with a natural selection. 1, 2, 3. Your winner is Charlotte Flair. Anyway, after the match, they brawl. Charlotte Flair beats her up, and then she rips up Lily, and Alexa Bliss is just there dribbling, and it's just not very good. The next match, which is a really, really good match, is Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus versus Damian Priest for the US title. Jeff Hardy still looks like he's got some gas in the tank. He's going back and forth. Sheamus still looks like an idiot with that mask on, and Damian Priest looks pretty good. They're all doing this, and then the end comes when Sheamus hits him with the bro kick. Jeff Hardy pulls it, gets rolled on the ring. Damian Priest hits him with the roll up, 1, 2, 3, you win this, and still the champion is Damien Priest. Next match. And by the way, this is Extreme Rules. Well, this is called Extreme Rules. This match isn't Extreme Rules. Anyway, we've got Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair, doing pretty decent matches, got good chemistry and stuff like that, trying to hit her with the KOD, trying to hit, the training like, disarmer and man slam attempts back and forth, pretty decent match, pretty good, trying to do power moves and stuff like that. It's pretty decent. And all of a sudden, guess who comes in to Sasha Banks now? Apparently, she wasn't pregnant, which, the internet claims she was. I think she definitely had something to do with COVID. But yes, a disqualification on a pay-per-view. Just don't do it. Vince, if you listen to me saying don't do it, then this next match. This next fucking match. Now this match, as I said, I have one review for it. As I said, honestly, that's what I think of it. It's Finn Balor, the Demon Finn Balor. Sorry, I can't call him Finn Balor. The Demon Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns, because they don't call him Finn Balor. They call him the Demon, even though he has Finn Balor written across his shorts. Nice job. Anyway, the Tribal Chief and Finn Balor are having a pretty decent match. Back and forth. Like then the Usos come out to do more, and this is the only Extreme Rules match on the actual on a pay-per-view called Extreme Rules. At least with Hell in a Cell, you at least get about like 2 or 3 Hell in a Cell matches. Here we don't even get that. Anyway, back and forth. There's some tables put up and stuff like that, and then the Usos get put through the table, and then like your Balor stands up and he gets speared through and he's dead. Like they're all dead. And then what happens has to be the stupidest thing, apart from maybe the exploding ring, this year. So I'm gonna try to describe what happens without it sounding like I'm making it up. So what happens is they're all dead, and then all of a sudden you just see red light flashing, and like, it's a feedback. No, it's not the feedback. It's it's the start of Finn Balor's music. It's like and Finn Balor is on the floor looking like he's humping it. He literally like does this. I have to stand up to do it. He literally does this. He literally does that on the floor. I mean, like literally, like it is the most stupid thing I've seen this year, and like he keeps on doing that, and then all of a sudden he stands up, and like he hits the Usos with his chair, he hits Roman Reigns with the chair, he pulls Roman Reigns in, he sets him up for the coup de grace. He stands on the top rope, and he's standing for a while, and he does this like he's about to do it, and all of a sudden, for no reason whatsoever, the top rope breaks, and he falls head first, more or less, onto the ring and onto the ring. How he's not dead, I do not know. He's literally like this. The stupidest ending. And then all of a sudden, he's dead from that. He rises to stand up, gets speared, 1, 2, 3, your winner is Roman Reigns. Now, people have said that this is God favouring, because Roman Reigns looks up and points up, because apparently God made the ring. Now, if you're an atheist, God knows what you think about this. I, as a believer, think this is one of the most offensive things I've seen Vince McMahon turn to do since he tried to challenge God to a match in 2006. I mean, what the fuck was this? Who the fuck thought this was a good idea? I mean, seriously, who the fuck thought this was a good idea? This is the stupidest fucking idea and stupidest ending to a match I've seen since the exploding ring. Actually, this will be the stupidest ending I've seen this year. Forget it. Just the exploding ring. The exploding ring, yeah, I can forget. Because you know what? AEW took that bad thing and did something positive out of that. This won't even be brought up. They won't mention this on SmackDown. I guarantee it now. It must be, he had an accident. Well, what was the accident? You know, if we saw like maybe like we saw Paulie like messing with that side of the ring, you know, while they're outside the ring, you know, like maybe we seen it in a cause view, like, oh right, he did something to the ring, so what if he went to the coup de grace, win it for his guy? That makes sense logically, but that wasn't even it. So was there somebody with a button who was pressing that? What kind of thing is that? I mean, this ending makes no sense. And the red lighting and having, like, you know, Finn Balor ring. Do you know what? I generally do not believe that God has any sort of, like, influence on wrestling events. But you know who does? Tony Khan. And I said about Tony, if you're watching, keep your phone on you at all time and make sure it's charged and it's off silent, because I guarantee you're gonna get more than one phone calls today from certain WWE talent asking you, can you bring them over? Finn Balor, you know, Bianca Belair. There's two talents that I'll be very surprised don't come over in the next couple of years at least. And this is ridiculous. I mean, who butts this shit? I mean, you have an apparently solid pay-per-view. Apart from this, I mean, I won't complain that only one of your matches is an Extreme Rules match. But hey, I don't care if it's a decent pay-per-view. But again, this ruined what was otherwise a pretty decent fucking. And this is fucking gross and disgusting about how this sort of shit gets through. I mean, who books this crap? Anyway, fuck this company. Anyway, I'm done. I'm not done, but